know what that sound means. Time now for some of the biggest trending stories you'll want to know today, including how Kelly Clarkson left fans hanging when she canceled her Vegas residency opening. Plus, Brad Pitt is taking his biggest regrets. We will tell you what reports are saying. And for that, let's bring in our NewsNation entertainment expert, Paula. Froelich is here with the scoop. Hello, friend. Good morning.
Hello.
You have been following Kelly Clarkson for a long time. You broke a lot of news on her a few months ago. She's now canceling the opening of her Las Vegas residency on Friday. Fans calling it a last-minute change. What do we know? Why is she doing that?
Well, here's the deal. The fans are really upset because she canceled it almost 5 minutes before the show was supposed to go on. And she's saying she needs vocal rest. So she has put out a statement. And, you know, she needs to, because a lot of people, you understand, a lot of people spent thousands of dollars and they needed to know. So she basically said, I'm devastated to have to postpone tonight and tomorrow's opening at Caesars. The prep and rehearsals have taken a toll on my voice. I am taking this weekend and next week to rest up so that we can deliver what you all deserve. And I get it. You know, it is a lot. She's used to her show at this point. She's probably not doing vocal rehearsals like she needed to at all times. However, again, a lot of people, this was going to be their big 4th of July weekend. They spent thousands of dollars on a hotel room and on tickets and based it around there. So they're really disappointed. And, you know, it's kind of sad for them. And there's still no word about refunds or, you know, like alternate ticket dates. So they're a little concerned.
All right, let's move on to Brad Pitt. The report's suffering that he has one regret. I'm sure he has many, but one vocal regret that he's talking about following his divorce from Angelina Jolie. What is that, Paula?
His biggest regret has been 4 years that he's estranged from his kids and that his kids don't really talk to him. You know, there was that awful incident on the plane that spurred the divorce, but to his credit, it also spurred him to get completely sober. And he's really tried to make amends since then, but he's also alleged parental alienation from Angelina Jolie because she has retained most of the custody. And every time he does see the younger kids, you know, the older kids, there's only 2 under 18 right now. So when he does see the younger kids, they just kind of brush him off. And he's really upset about that. However, he is an optimist, and he does feel that, you know, eventually down the line, the kids may come back to him or call him and say, hey, what happened? Hey, can we talk? What went wrong? Or, hey, I'm mad at you. And that opens a conversation. And really, that's all he wants at this point.
Where does he go from here? I know his movie F1's doing really well in the theater, but when it comes to your family, is there a chance he can reconcile with his kids?
There's always a chance, you know, but unfortunately the ball is in their court right now.
Yeah.
You know, he is still paying for their education. He is still paying for all these, you know, the health insurance and all the bills. But at the same time, there's not really much he can do, especially if the kids are adults. He has to kind of, you know, cross his fingers and really kind of hope that time heals wounds.
Paula Froelich, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your
Thank
Sunday. And be sure to subscribe to the Scoop newsletter for the biggest stories in entertainment.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.